What is up, sickos? I'm Dan from Oregon. Did DC just give Gus a berating after oddly pulling out of a fight after Shogun lost and Anthony Smith completely obliterated him? We'll continue the recap of the Hamburg card, some Invicta, and much, much more. But first, let's look into it.
It shouldn't be such a big deal. History, science, education, energy, everything has always been controlled by the government since day one. CIA!
Look at the time.
You figure it out. You try to figure it out.
No, it
No,
seems like
because when they
people
look into it, it's common sense. When you look into it,
Wow, happy Monday, everybody. An odd Monday since we just got done with UFC yesterday. With the odd Sunday card that we got. And holy smokes, did we get some shit yesterday. Let's read what Daniel Cormier had to say to Alexander Gustafsson here. And this was in response to Gus. Gus was fine on all the court accounts up until, I guess, Friday is what some reports are saying. But if that was the case, then why on Sunday is the UFC marketing Gus still on UFC 227 versus TBD? It couldn't just be for ticket sales, right? That would be dishonest by the UFC, wouldn't it? Well, it seems to be that's exactly what happened. If Shogun would have won, maybe Gus wouldn't have been injured. But Anthony Smith completely dismantled Shogun in one round. And Gus pulls out, and here comes DC. Our man, our champion, not in one weight class, but in two. Dear Alex, I don't know what happened to you going back to the Rockhold situation. You have been a stand-up guy, but your behavior changed. From calling a guy out the day after he got KO'd to now offering to fight me knowing I have a broken hand after Volkan couldn't go. Now you've turned down Juan Blachowicz, turned down Khalil Roundtree, all while calling for a heavyweight title fight. Now, moments after Anthony Smith does his work like an animal, you decide you're hurt. Man, I respect you as a fighter. I will always be grateful for October 2015, but you and I won't share the octagon again. I am disappointed in who you've become. You are so entitled, man. I can't deal with your delusional people. Good luck recovering. Our time has passed. See you from the commentary table. What a response here by DC. DC really sounding like the daddest man on the planet. With some of that, I ain't mad, just ... disappointed. I retweeted John Jones, kicks be reaching as high as DC's horse, or some shit like that, says BLT. DC getting all high and mighty with his Mr. Perfect. Who is that recently who came out and said fuck all these college kids that are in MMA and whatnot? I see why DC wanted to fight Shogun, but now that Smith killed him, Fat Boy will drop off the 205-pound belt on Dana's desk. He doesn't want to fight in that weight cut. Very true, Jay Smooth. Very true. Seems to me that this all kind of predicated on who won. If Shogun wins, is Gus really hurt? Shogun wins, does DC go back and fight him? Not exactly sure. Some fucking nonsense going on here, but I'm glad DC's here to call out Gus. Gus fought fucking once a year for forever, man. What's going on here? So let's look more into it. We'll touch back on that as we go through more and more news here today. But our first bout for MSG in November is set. Jacare takes on David Branch when the Octagon returns to the Garden November 3rd, UFC 230. And we got a nice middleweight matchup here between David Branch and Jacare. David Branch had to go on a goddamn media tour to get Jacare to accept this fight here. But now we got it. We got a high matchup here. Not the old versus young. Some people don't like that type of shit, but that seems to be WME's MO as of recently. Gus doesn't want anything to do with Lionheart, says Henry Ford. Good point there, Ford. It wouldn't have been public if the reverse had happened, says BLT. I totally agree with you. It seems like, what's up with MMA Junkie John? MMA Junkie John seems to be an accomplice here. Right as soon as Anthony Smith won, he comes out and says, "Oh nope, Gus was injured. Gus was injured." Why the fuck didn't you tell us that on Friday? Why not on Saturday? Why not any other day? Let us know that the UFC is fucking hosing us. They're marketing this fight even though it's complete bullshit. Where is your journalistic mentality, MMA Junkie John? Or did that just conveniently happen the moment before it all went down? Gator will be champ, says Steve Sparks. Gator coming for that belt. He's doing what Ariel didn't do. BLT. Is that go to the fighter and get an update? He's a crybaby, but I'll give him some credit for that. Are we talking about Ariel? Gus had one of his handlers kneecap him once he saw Smith slaughter Shogun. Biggest fight of Branch's career. 100% minus the Luke Rockhold main event fight that he had over in Philadelphia, I believe. He didn't collude with the UFC to cover up news. Good point, BLT. On with the news, though. What do we got? I'm over Gus, says Henry Ford. Yeah, what the fuck? Didn't Gus, stop filling in his tattoos? These are all wins, brother. You see how I fill them in because they're all wins? Oh, there's John Jones. I half filled that one in. And then what happened? I hope Branch can show something here. I doubt it, but I hope, says BLT. Yeah, Jacare is really good at grappling, and we saw what Luke Rockhold was able to do with his top game over David Branch. So we shall see. We shall see. On to the only highlights we're really going to have of the UFC Hamburg card. Powerful Danukai Usman. Darko Stozic, 13-1, makes a successful UFC debut, blowing out Jeremy Kimball with ground and pound in the first round. A Mirko Krokop protege, the Serb, rides a 9-fight win streak. He has finished 9 of his victories, 8 in the first round. Hashtag UFC Hamburg. We got an excellent GIF here for you. Stozic brings the views. Stozic brings... He's got that Serbian audience to him. We had the Serbian invasion during Fight Pass and Chill, if anybody missed it. Frank Pavon, I know you had missed it. I'm having trouble getting the edits done on that video. Jeremy Kimball is a certified bum. But Stozic, the Serbian, came through, and we got a legit prospect, I believe, at 205 pounds here. So some fucking life in the 205 division that we definitely need. I don't know how Kimball got in the UFC, says Henry Ford. Serbian invasion, that's correct. Serbian ended his career before it even began, Jay Smooth. Nicely put there. And still on the Fight Pass and Chill portion, Manny, the Bermudez Triangle, strikes again as 13-0 drops and chokes out David Grant in the first. The Massachusetts native has finished 11 of his wins, 10 by submission, 5 via triangle choke. We picked the submission win in this one. Sure did get that right. And man, it's been intense. I feel like a lot of these chokes lately have been getting held on so long until the other guy goes completely out. I'm not sure if it's the referees. I'm not sure if it's the guys on offense just really locking in these chokes. Real solid, but honestly, as a fan, I love to see finality to these fights. And guys going completely unconscious because of blood chokes, that is probably better on your brain than getting completely KO'd. So, who knows? We'll have to see more research into that nonsense. But Manny Bermuda is very powerful here. And I believe these are 135ers. The bantamweight division is what we're looking at here. So, also nice to see an influx of talent shot into that division. He laid out Starch like someone knocked him out. Holy shit. Yeah, and the GIF doesn't show all of it. Him there fucking twitching like a fish out of water or whatever. Because once he got rolled over, he was completely stiff. He was dead, some might say. And what else did we get from Hamburg? The reassuring wink from Buffer. We had a split decision here. And this man couldn't fucking believe it when he heard split. He's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Bruce Buffer gives him the wink. Yeah, don't worry about it, bud. I got you. I got you. We caught this on the broadcast. And holy shit, Bruce Buffer is a fucking G. Ding. Rest assured, buddy. The next couple of seconds, you don't gotta worry. And this was the Guam native, I believe. Dat wink, though. Steve Sparks. You're getting lucky tonight, brother. On with the news. Man, that's disgusting. And we got a clip here. Stefan Struve's cut that he got from Marcin Held fight. And they fucking cut his chin open, basically open up into his mouth here. Some nasty shit. Made a lot of people squirm when we were watching this one. You don't see a cut in that position every day. Stefan Struve's a bum, though. No comment. What'd you guys think of that cut? Where's the video of him getting stitched up on that shit? That doesn't look like it'd feel too great. He has a third hold now. Maybe it helped his breathing. Who knows? And are your tears flowing yet? We got a clip here. Anthony Smith brings it to Shogun, rocks him, landing a flurry of punches. Overhand right, 2 overhand rights. Shogun drops his guard. Shogun backs all the way up to the fence, eats an elbow, is completely out on his feet. Lionheart lands a couple of more, while Mark Goddard slowly catches him, whispers him to sleep into the ground. What up, Drunk Savage? Mark Goddard with a powerful, powerful saving right there. I wish we had the other angle here so you could completely see it. But Mark Goddard grabs his cheek, says, shh, shh, shh. Let's go sleep, brother. Go to sleep, brother. And just wishes him onto his pillow here. But Shogun quickly back awake. Mark Goddard has to let him know, fight's over, brother. Fight's over. You don't got to worry. You don't got to keep fighting. Except for the UFC is probably going to want you in Brazil here in a couple months. After that, though, other organizations might be calling your name. Maybe Rizen's got your name all over it, Shogun. Go back to Japan, where you'll be highly respected. Overhand elbow. Nasty. And a beautiful KO. Yeah, Anthony Lionheart Smith, Jeremy motherfucking Stevens. A lot of people coming out as Fox Sports 1 stars this year that we didn't exactly see them coming. They weren't on our radar at all as guys that are going to start getting massive fights, work their way massively up the rankings, and be in future title contention, co-main, and main event slots. Shogun and Rizin would be like him coming home. The pride reception would be real. It's better than UFC. Next generation will murder him. I totally agree. Go where you're respected by the organization, by the people, by everyone. I think that's great advice there, Jay Smooth. On to the next. So what came out of this? The news that we got came very rapidly because Gus was out of his fight. We all knew that there was a TBD there on the broadcast as they showed us the card, still trying to sell us tickets to it, even though they knew Gus wasn't going to be on the card. Anthony Smith just got knocked out. Just knocked out Shogun in the first round. That's 2 former champions in a little over a month. Lionheart has survived. Some much-needed new blood finally here at 205. Then Ariel, that was at 2:05 p.m. Moments later, 3 minutes later. The question now is, does Anthony Smith turn around and fight Alexander Gustafsson in 13 days? Last I heard, still no opponent for Gus. So another quick turnaround. His last fight, little over a month, he got back in there and did the damn thing. After taking out the legend, Rashad Evans. Now he just took out Shogun. Now he wants someone a little bit more relevant in Gus. Powerful John Morgan. Well, before everyone gets too excited about Gustafsson versus Smith, I'm told by multiple UFC officials that Alex is actually hurt and out of 227. Huh. That's kind of weird. I thought they were just marketing the fight. I thought we were just trying to sell tickets to this shit. Card subject to change. Right, UFC? You fucking cunts. So MMA Junkie John may be running as the state-run media over there for the UFC, doing damage control. When Gustafsson saw that Anthony Smith did what Anthony Smith did to Shogun and heard his call out. And we got a clip here from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or some shit like that. Okay, let's get some sound. Let's get the replay going. All right. Come on, you son of a bitch. Play the clip.
On the injured list. Yeah.
Replay that shit. Put me on the injured list. Yeah. Gus's whole team. Oh, of course. Put me on the injured list, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck, Gus? We can't have anything nice in MMA. But you know who can? Robert goddamn Whitaker. Real achievement. Hashtag family. Check out the shit that really matters in life, man. Little Giants. That's what it was. Okay. Here's Robert with his 2 kids hanging out in the bath. I see an appearance of Spider-Man there in the corner. And this is the shit that really matters, guys. Robert, I hope you rest up well. See you in the last season of Tough, so we can put that shit to bed and heal up soon, so we can get you early next year, my friend. We need you back. Oh, middleweight needs you back, brother. Bobby Knuckles is such a bad champion. He's too clean cut, says BLT. Does he need a foil, like Chael? Some shit like that? Who knows? But people who want to hate on him for fucking not staying healthy, you go fight Robert Whittaker, or you go fight Yoel Romero fucking twice. Fuck you, UFC. That's fucked up, man. You sent him in to go fucking hit the concrete punching bag, and you wonder why he comes out injured. But we got a powerful one championship card coming up this weekend on Friday. And this might be Friday morning, I believe. Some crazy time for you Pacific timers, real early in the morning for the East Coasters. But Martin Engine versus Kevin Belagon for the interim bantamweight championship. What happened to the Flash? Where's Bibiano Fernandez? Martin just fought him for the belt, lost via split decision. Is Bibiano jumping ship from one? Is he going somewhere else? On the same card, Renzo Gracie, who hasn't fought in like 8 fucking years, is coming back to face Yuki Kondo for his retirement match. Shinya Aoki on the card in a lightweight bout, along with Gary Tonin as well. And then Eduardo Foyayang, big star over there in one, and much, much more. A lot to get excited about. Free on the One Championship app. If you haven't downloaded it, make sure you do. They don't do geo-blocking or no shit like that. They just want you to turn in. And we'll definitely be doing a one and chill for this event. So make sure you sub to the channel, hit the like button, and hit the bell if you want to get notified every time we go live for all the crazy MMA events worldwide. In more news, the mortal Hellbow from Nicholas Young. And this shit here was nasty. Not a gift though, a clip, so we'll have to deal with the fucking lagginess. You stupid motherfucker. God damn it. Don't click on the screen, because that shit don't work. Here we go. Here we go. Don't lag. Don't lag. Show the elbow. Oh, fuck. Man, we've been getting nasty KO finishes lately. I love this shit. Dude, I gotta go to work. But I love your channel. Unemployed Mario Yamasaki. Tune in later, brother. We'll be around. This shit will be up for the replay. Thanks for stopping by, Mario. We love your reffing, Hamasaki. Same, we don't see your work as much. But go check out this clip. Gadoosh! Jesus! Worse than the fucking Mike Perry elbow he landed on Jake Ellenberger. We're very fucking similar, if you guys are somehow only getting the audio version of this. Coming soon to iTunes as soon as I figure that shit out. And on to the Invicta 30. Let's get some highlights in from this. Alicia Sapapatella. Upkick defense is on point. Some might say that. I say, fuck this shit. Fuck playing the game. Misses half pint here. Jumping down to her knee to avoid the upkicking. Stand up and let that bitch up. Or get in close and get upkicked. I don't fucking know. If you're jumping on a knee just so you don't get up kicked, I sure in all fucking hell hope that person just up kicks you. This is the stupidest fucking rule in MMA. Ask Weidman, ask Mousasi, ask all others involved. El Chapo just dropping in to say hi. Have to go again. Bye. Thanks, El Chapo. Catch the replay later. So powerful half pint over here, but I hate your tactics. Launch in with a fucking punch or some shit. The 4-time All-American wrestler, Oklahoma City University, Stephanie Geltmacher, mauls Kerry Kinnison en route to a first-round KO. The Bellator alum makes a successful Invicta debut. And as we're watching this card, man, we're really calling for a finish in this fight. I think there is a few decisions leading up to it. I don't know, just a lull in all of the action. And as me and Jay Smooth pray for, we got a quick finish over here from Geltmacher. Nicely done. Way you got the finish. Way to get the finish. And Elias Anderson in one of the nastiest finishes over at Invicta. Finishes in spectacular fashion, choking out Stephanie Alba with a second-round triangle choke, boosting a combined amateur and pro record of 10-1. The Felice Herrick protege future looks bright. Invicta FC 30. Powerful Kyle and Alba 3-2, facing on Stephanie here. She had to go completely out for a good 5 seconds or so. For some reason, this ref wanted to play patty cake with her hand. Patty cake, bakers. Man, drop your hand as fast as you can. If you don't, I'm not going to stop it. Oh, wait, you're completely fucking out. What the fuck? What was this guy thinking? I've never seen anybody do that as they're testing to see if you're awake. Hey, let me just shake your hand a little bit. Hey, I'm a big fan of yours, Alba. Will you shake my hand? I know you're in the middle of a fight. I got a photo of yours. Can I get your autograph, Alba? Alba, are you asleep? Stop! Stop the fight! What the fuck? Felice has got a paddle on. Mom and daughter porn? What? Someone had said, I hardly recognize Felice with her clothes on Twitter. Fucking people. Hilarious shit. And then we got a powerful Mrs. Spencer here at featherweight. Gets the victory. Calls out Megan Anderson. And that call out pretty much makes sense. And that was Felicia Spencer is who we're talking about. What's her record now? Like 5-0 or some shit like that. Maybe 6-0. Calling out Megan Anderson. Very smart. Megan should have been in the fucking featherweight division for like the past year in Invicta, getting more experience. Women MMA sucks, says Henry Ford. I don't know, man. There's some good finishes. They're 15 years behind the men, where it's pretty much fucking anyone looking at it with an open eye can easily tell you that. But we know that as we go in. And in other news, we got a Russian clamoring for a fight. Maribek Tasimov, 155er, coming off of 5 straight wins with 5 straight KOs. The Motown Phenom, the UFC, Sean Shelby, are looking for an opponent for the next fight in Moscow. You're ranked top 5, but it's just a number. You made jokes about Russian fighters. Accept my challenge. Come to Russia and let's give the Russian and American fans a great fight. He did. He's joking about Habib. Habib, your fucking wrestling sucks. I can out-wrestle you. This nonsense. And Tasimov putting in some work. calling out Kevin Lee. And honestly, Kevin Lee's coming off one win off his last title fight. Merbeck, in my opinion, if the rankings actually worked, would be higher up in line for the next fucking title shot. 5 KOs in a row. A Russian, we know he can wrestle, versus Kevin Lee. I'm fucking sold. Let's do the damn thing. Tazimov might be able to manhandle Lee. I think Lee's overrated, to be honest. I think he got a name because he made noise at a press conference. We got him pulling the fucking Conor McGregor gimmick with his weird fucking glasses and clothing and fucking I'm the best in the world fucking mentality nonsense. What do you guys think of this fight? What do you think of Merbeck versus Kevin Lee? We don't have a lot to get excited for in the 155s division or the 170 division for that matter. Not a lot of fights scheduled. Not a lot on the horizon. Lee's like, nah, make it at 165 and maybe I'll take it. Well, Merbeck is in my natural 155ers list. So maybe we'll play around, see if we can find a different opponent. Because I think Kevin Lee's fucking scared. He's running. He ain't taking this fucking fight. Jay Smooth, I agree. Lee would be a fool to take this fight. Getting out-wrestled and getting ugly. Yup. Looking like fucking Mike Chiesa getting taken out by an Anthony Pettis. The massive 165er getting taken out by the 155er. And people hate the idea of that division. Will be nice to see the Russian card. Get a couple of names. I guess Kevin is one nowadays. Yeah, I guess that's true. And he should definitely do the UFC a solid for fucking pushing his name so hard. Go and do a fight on Fight Pass for him. Because if you lose, it doesn't even really matter. Lee will probably say the guy isn't a big enough name or something like that. Drunk Savage, I completely agree. Merbeck is fucking overlooked by many of folks. Who even out there knows that he's on a 5-fight KO win streak? Because you're not giving Rashid, who is maybe a higher ranked lightweight. He's not going to be as high up on the card because he goes to all decisions. And I forget the guy's name. He's the one who faced Benson Henderson. But Merbeck, on the other hand, who was having visa issues, he's a slam dunk for getting on that fucking Russian card. I want this to be Russia versus the world. Nobody, unless they watch prelims. Very true, BLT, very true. No one knows who these fucking Russians are. Besides the Russians. And that's where the card's going to be. So stack the fucking thing. Let's get some names on there. Let's start this UFC, USA, Russian relationship. Let's start it off with a bang. Let's put it on the right foot from the beginning. And fucking Kevin Lee, number 5 at lightweight. Definitely going to try holding on to that position here. Let's see who Merbeck maybe could get once Kevin Lee goes running. Raging Owl. Okay, so Kevin Lee, Edson Barbosa coming off 2 losses. Fuck that. Justin Gaethje, he's already booked. Anthony Showtime Pettis, he's not going to Russia on Fight Pass. Raging Owl Kenta, good luck with that. That doesn't look like a very good market for him. James Vick versus Gaethje. Chandler's in fucking Bellator. Kess is coming off 2 losses. Notorious is out fucking running. The Canadian Gangster, OAM, is about to fight this weekend versus Hernandez. Francisco Cholnaldo coming off a loss. Benil coming off of 3 not wins. Alexander the Great, fucking Daniel Hooker. Maybe he'll end up with Daniel Hooker. Daniel Hooker, Anthony Pettis, Charles the Bronx Oliveira. Oh, it was Rustam Kavalov. That's who I'm talking about. Coming off of 5 decision wins in a row. Gregor the Gift Gillespie is undefeated. I do not see them doing that. Primus is in the fucking Bellator. Dude, ain't no one gonna fight fucking Merabek. I love his call out though. I love him reaching high. He's got 5 fucking finishes in a row. Is Merabek. 6 out of his last 7 here. David Taimura. Now, David Taimura, that is a name that you might actually get over there in Russia. He's a Swede. So I would go for Taimura, Daniel Hooker, the winner of Hernandez and OAM, the Canadian Gangster. These are possible matches you might be able to get. I would shoot more for that route if I was you. Because I don't think the UFC could do anything to get Kevin Lee to go over and take this fight. The Gift versus Tasimov will be a scrap. That's got to be Conor McGregor card if it happens in MSG. Ooh, I wouldn't be surprised to see some M1 names magically appear on that card. Most of them dirty, though, so more USADA payoff money will be passed. Yep, couple of envelopes, better trade hands if we're to see that happen, Jay Smooth. Is there any more MMA news you guys want us to touch on? Russia versus USA on the whole card. Push the hacky theme. I love it. I love that idea. There's so many Russians who hardly get any fights. And I see them fucking throwing names on here that are just Europeans. It's like, what the fuck? The fuck are you doing, UFC? Barstool Sports, arrest this man and ban him for life. We got a nice baseball player throwing a ball to a lady and the young child that's with him in the Cubs jersey. And this sick motherfucker here. You guys got to see this shit. Here we go. Let's toss him the ball. Clearly, I'm throwing it to you. Right, little boy? Oh, yeah. Everyone knows that. Here you go. Oh, it rolled around the ground for a second. It's okay. Don't worry, little one. We'll get that. Son of a bitch. Oh, he grabs it. Yeah! Looks over at his little kids, and they're like, Dad, you're a fucking sicko. That wasn't meant for you. She gets it, puts it in her hand. Oh, let me go to social media with this. Let's show everybody on social media. Hey, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook. She's old. She's going to fucking Facebook. Facebook, look what I got. Cold War type beatdown. Does see Steve Sparks. Yeah, go to Barstool Sports if you guys want to see this clip. Fucking shame. Shame on this guy. 43,000 retweets, 10,000 likes. Someone at work fucking caught his ass. They're like, Gary, you're a fucking piece of shit, bro. Luckily, thank you, social media. Everyone knows Gary's a piece of shit. Stewie motherfucking Griffin, what up? Everyone around him looks shocked. And then just for comedic effect, you know we got to bring this to you. And this is what pigeons do for fun, guys. They get on top of fucking commercial air vent units. Go for a merry-go-round ride. Fuck you, you fucking buffering. Piece of fucking shit. We'll upgrade the computer one day, guys. But that's about all I got for you. Unless anyone's got breaking news or anything else we need to hit on, we're about ready to get the hell out of here. Let's go to Twitter. Hit the main page, see if anything comes up. Ariel Helwani will be live with his Helwani show. If you could stand the elitist motherfucker, tune in to Luke Thomas. But we got the real shit with the MMA Holes Hour in this evening. Don't pay attention to fucking 8 hours of MMA news. Come to the MMA Holes and just get all the highlights. It's only 1 hour. The true MMA hour. And we got Nick Newell to get excited for on the Tuesday Night Contender Series. Coming up here very soon. And fuck it, we'll end it with one more great video. We got an elephant got caught on camera picking up trash and put it in the garbage can. God damn. You gotta love fucking animals. So do your part. Don't litter. Go out. Enjoy some goddamn nature. And until next time, all of you sickos, back to you. I'm fucking out of here.